as it's happening, or tomorrow, or the next day, or whenever you happen to come along. Hope you're having a good time. Um, it's another just me driving home after a fun-filled day at the office. Hoping to see some driving pigs. I actually have a couple of things to talk about tonight while I'm just sort of rambling and being unsafe at any speed. And once again, I won't be able to see who's in the chat unless I get stuck in some sort of traffic jam. But yeah, hi, if you're there and you're chatting, welcome. I'm to each other. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. And if you think about it, leave a comment down below about your favorite cell phone holder, so I can get something better than the little $5 clip I currently have. That doesn't seem to be able to prevent phones from falling out. There we go. So yeah, if someone can give me a recommendation, it would be appreciated. So anyhow, aside from just once again looking for the mythical driving pigs, I heard something interesting. For me at least. It was, during a slow time, I was doing a Google search on a title to see whether it had been used or not. Oh, you idiots. I guess I shouldn't refer to my coworkers as idiots. But, yeah. There's a super steep hill by the building I work in. The parking garage is on a super steep hill. And if it hadn't been, dry for once, those morons just kind of jaywalking right across, even though they saw I was coming up the hill. If it had been wet, then I, would have had to get traction to get going again. Anyhow, I'm sure my coworkers aren't morons. That was an unkind thing to say, and but hey, at least now, whoever figures out where I work, you can clip that and send it to my coworkers and tell them that I think they're morons. Although I think they probably already know that I'm a festering ball of hate and negativity. So oh yes, yeah, hit like and subscribe, all the YouTubey stuff. But I was during a slow moment, and actually I was eating my lunch at the time too, for that matter. I was looking to see whether the title "Mermaids: The Deadliest Catch" or "Mermaids: Predators of the Sea," whether that title been used, since I have not the next clip art pack, the one after that we're preparing for New Low Games will be mermaid centric. It might actually be a single artist that will be featured, all of his mermaid drawings, but we'll see whether there's enough that we think is suitable to bring to people looking for a clip art. But good news was I found out, hey, those titles have not been used, so I can, either one will work. Although I then came up with a sort of a more generic title that would probably be more fitting for the product, and let be a broader content base, Sirens and Mermaids, or something like that. I don't know. But anyhow, one of the hits that came up was for, it wasn't even on YouTube, but it was a YouTube channel that came up, and it was to a video on this channel about how mermaids are the demons of the sea. And I went, oh, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, because depending on which myths you're going to follow or pay attention to, they are, well, in most tales, they're not exactly friendly creatures. They're leading, sailors to their doom and all kinds of things. But just actually have them described as demonic creatures. That was sort of a new one. So I went and looked at this channel and watched a few minutes of this video in question, and then it dawned on me that the lady who runs this channel, from at least I gather this from the little I saw, she fancies herself, I think, as some sort of prophet or psychic or something. So part of me is wondering whether looking at her channel might be more fun than looking at all the proofs that the Earth is flat. Although now that I'm 25 some proofs in, it seems like I need to finish that up before we move on to the next fun thing. But so yes, I found a channel that will be probably better background noise than the court channels and the other stuff that I usually use as static at work. Time will tell. So yes, that was thing number one that I'm just babbling about as I'm driving and looking for the driving pigs. I'm not seeing any. And again, it's Surrender Monkey, I think. Don't know if you're still there, but hi, Surrender Monkey. I'm glad that you are glad that you're here, whether you're still here or not. Welcome. Can't really see what the comment is, but I'm thinking based on the length of the words that it's Surrender Monkey that's there. Second sort of general topic is I saw a headline today, and I went and read the article, intending to make a snarky comment about good news, bad news, because the headline reflected the fact that hundreds of Hamas fighters, quote unquote, had been killed, but their grand poobah, head psychopath leader had escaped. So, good news, hundreds of Hamas people have been sent to hell where they belong. Bad news, their leader is still running around being an evil shit. But reading the article, I came upon a paragraph that it's toward the end, that Monday, which is tomorrow where I am, Monday, Hamas is encouraging workers around the world to strike in solidarity for and in protest, solidarity to them, and in protest against the genocide that's happening against the Palestinians and those evil goddamn Israeli Jews, genociding the Palestinians. I actually had a day off scheduled tomorrow. I'm going to work on the clip art packs, going to finish a couple of writing projects. But now I'm going to be going into work. Well, and actually I would also to everyone's surprise, prepare for the next 100 proofs broadcast tomorrow night. But I don't want there to be any confusion. In case this becomes something that ends up being in the news, that workers are striking in favor of Hamas across the planet, I don't want there to be any confusion that I'm off work because I am in support of people who murder babies in their sleep and who quite literally hide underneath the beds of civilians and old women and retirees and under hospitals. I would hate for there to be even the slightest hint that I feel any need to express support for such assholes, which I don't. So I gave back my day off tomorrow, and I'll be going into work, and I'm probably gonna regret it because Monday is typically one of the busiest days, because certain offices are closed on the weekend and things pile up there. And then they end up being shuffled over to us, and it makes us really busy. But maybe I'll luck out. Maybe there'll be enough other people striking in solidarity that I will not, won't be much for me to do. Let's see. Surrender Monkey said something, and I have no idea what he's saying. Doesn't want to distract me from driving, I think, or something like that. But I'm glad at least one person is here to watch me in case I crash. Then we'll be able to clip that and put it on their channel or other channels or something. But yeah, no driving pigs. I'm almost at my exit and still have not seen the mythical creatures. But yeah, the highlight of the day was finding a new channel that's on YouTube that seems like it's a little bit on the unusual side. I'll have to go take a, like I said, run it and use it as background static. Probably just when I'm alone in my workspace and in my office, because if this channel is what I think it is, it'll make me look crazier than when I have been, occasionally looking at the flat Earth during my lunch hour. Oh, how spooky, or how Christmassy! I'm all red. It's the taillights of the car ahead of me at the stoplight here. And off we're going. But yeah, it's Sunday, so there was no road work on the freeway, so it was a straight shot home. So it took me the 10-15 minutes that it should take me instead of the 20 minutes to half an hour that it's been taking. And speaking of co-workers, I am have the this is the wrong goddamn road. That's the problem with being distracted driving and being unsafe at any speed. I just turned one light too early, and I'm now heading not quite into mysterious territory, but this particular road I don't think I've been on before. Lived in this town for the last several years, and I've not been on this road. So you know what? I think I will see where it goes. And if I run out of gas and get murdered by hillbillies and wolves, then we'll know, okay, so this is a dead-end road, so this takes me nowhere. So let's see what's over this way. Ah, another dead-end road. So this is like my life, I guess. It's a metaphor. It's a metaphor for my life. Everywhere I go, it's a dead end. This might not be a dead end, but I have no idea where it goes. So I'm just going to go back down to the road that I'm familiar with. Actually, part of me was thinking that maybe there was a road through to, there is a, let's see, what does this say? That's too funny. Yeah, that's all I can make out. But yes, no, the red lights, but no, the police, no, the red lights were not the police. That was just a car with its brake lights. But going back down to the familiar territory, although I think if I had gone down one of those roads that wasn't marked dead end, I would have hooked up with one of the streets that go down to where my place is. But since I easily get lost, I'm not going to tempt fate when it's dark. I'm just going to go home. Especially since I need to get home and finish the cat lady's clip art pack. And then go to bed, because I suspect, well, not that, I don't think many of the folks that work where I work are going to be not at the job in solidarity of terrorists. but we are short-staffed. There has been some need for people to come in early, so go to bed early. Maybe I'll go in early. Or maybe I'll just futz around the house and work on projects. Just a couple hours ago I was intending to. But yes, going to work tomorrow. But instead I'm taking Thursday off. I just shifted my 4-day week. Instead of taking a day off in the middle of the week, taking a day off at the end of the week. So it's a 3-day weekend, in 3 days in a row, rather than come to work, stay home a day, go to work. Instead I'll be there and 4 days straight, then I'll go to work. Or then I'll, take a day off. So, but, well, I'm glad you kept me company on this drive, Surrender Monkey, even if it was another dud for looking at the, locating the driving pigs, or dancing while driving pigs, or dancing out of their cars driving pigs. Although, now that you're here, that does remind me that I should have done this up front, darn it. Well, people would have seen it. But I do need to do the monkeypox PSA. So beware the monkeypox, everybody. I don't want any of the people watching my videos, whether they do it because they like to make up fan fiction, or whether they visit with the side chat, or whether they just, find my voice soothing and I put them to sleep. I don't want any of you to catch monkeypox. So, and apparently monkeypox is back, and monkeypox is deadlier than ever. So, don't have group sex with random guys and random girls and random people who identify as monkeys, and so they do not want you to know about monkeypox. So it's the monkeypox conspiracy. They want you to catch monkeypox. They don't want me to tell you that the monkeypox is deadly and you need to guard against it. So they silence me. Or maybe there's something with the fire station and police substation back there that they've got radios or something that disrupts my cell service when I drive by it. I don't know. No, it's them. They are once again trying to hide the truth from the public, and it must be stopped. I will not stop, but I will not stop until the truth is out there. But yes, beware the monkeypox, no matter how much they work to silence me. I will not be silenced. So there. And on that note, I'm in my driveway, so I am going to be going inside and... Oh, I distracted myself. I was going to say that a co-worker bought food, or was supporting a small business, home catering, delivery business, something or other. And her kids didn't like the food, so I have a couple of free meals, courtesy of her picky kids. So I'm going to go in and heat those up and work on projects. And then otherwise, well, let's see if Surrender Monkey has something I need to respond to, or want to respond to, or even should respond to. Let's see. Yep, don't want to distract me from driving. That's good. You are your favorite mobile phone holder. Well, that's... I don't know about the UK, but over here, that is a surefire... Oh. One hand on the wheel, one hand holding up the cell phone, just like the great Mr. DeCastro teaches us. But I will do it while I'm driving, because that will definitely attract driving pigs. Or maybe just police officers, but definitely driving pigs. Yeah, holding up the phone in one hand, driving with the other. And waving the phone around too while I'm driving. That Surrender Monkey, you may have given me a brilliant idea there. So thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Let's see. There's only one way to know how to silence people via monkey. Well, yeah. Uh, yeah. On that high note, I think we're going to wrap this up. Thank you, Surrender Monkey. I appreciate the company on the drive home, and I will talk to you next time. And have fun and beware the monkeypox. It's not turning off. Oh, because I missed the little X there.